Hey, before we get started on this video right here, I want to let you guys know that, taking chemo and going through what I'm going through, I've been kind of in and out, with my videos and stuff. I do have one more video that I want to make for the Lone Star Rally, and that's coming. I've been working on it, but again, going through chemo, some days you're off, some days, like today, I was supposed to go back to work today, and I just couldn't make it. Made it halfway there, and I turned back around. So just a quick update. I'm gonna throw this video out right here because I think that you guys that have been there and supported me, it's been really, really an important factor in my life right now because, as you know, going through this is not easy. And I just got through talking to a buddy of mine last night that his dad's going through chemo also. And but he's not, sometimes you go through chemo and you go through this kind of crap and it's not fun, it's not easy. I have chosen to do the right thing and to kind of, try to help myself so I can get better. Meaning I'm taking care of myself, I'm trying to eat, I'm trying to take my medication. Although it is hard because taking all the medicine, and having the aftertaste and having the aftertaste of chemo and the effects and everything else, it is pretty hard. It's not easy. But I am trying to do what I'm supposed to be doing. Going to the doctor, going to do my chemo, doing everything I'm supposed to do, I'm doing everything. It's hard sometimes when you go through this because sometimes you get to the point where you just want to give up and you don't want to do it anymore. But luckily for you guys that are there and little words of encouragement that you guys give, either by calling, email, comments, whatever, it doesn't really matter. If you know somebody that's going through chemo or is going through something like this, the best advice I can give you is support, be there for them. Even though sometimes, like my buddy, his dad, he pretty much wants to do what he wants to do, and doing what he's doing. I had a talk with him last night and I told him, hey, you know what? Best thing that you can do for your dad is just keep on supporting him. Even if you gotta call him up and bust his balls about the shit that he's not doing right, still, you gotta be there and you gotta keep it up. And for that, I'm thankful that I have the support, not only here at home, but also from you guys out there. And the reason why I'm doing this video right now is because I needed to do this for this one individual. I'm not saying that all of you guys haven't been there for me. That's not what I'm saying, because you guys have been there for me. But it's just that in this video, what I'm about to tell you is that this guy right here was there for me in one of those times when I was really feeling down and I really didn't want to. It was just a shitty time, and he actually was there at the right place at the right time. And so I want to give him thanks, by doing this video. And again, I'm thinking about doing some kind of cancer diary kind of videos or chemo diaries. I'm not sure what to call it. There's some things that I have in my mind that are working. Number one, I want to maybe try to design some shirts. I want to try and give back to somebody or try to give back to the community as far as like people going through cancer. I'm thinking about different things to do. If you guys have any suggestions, let me know. And it's right now, I know that I'm all over the place, but that's because of where I'm at right now. And that's because of what I'm going through. I can't do so many things all at once. I have to kind of stagger everything, get everything in order. And I'm pretty bad at that right now. I'm so behind on things that I want to do. But hey, that's what it is. When you go through this kind of shit, it's not easy. It's kind of difficult sometimes. And here in the past couple of days, I was at that point again where I'm ready to give up. And the reason why I'm telling you I'm ready to give up, I was ready to give up, is because I just took chemo last Thursday and Friday. Today is Wednesday, and it hits you kind of in different stages. After you take chemo, you go through different side effects, and it's not easy by any means. The pain, your joints hurt, everything. It's just you feel like crap. And So I was again in one of those days where I just felt like just giving up again. The reason why I say that is because I just took chemo last Thursday and Friday. Well, I gotta take chemo again before Thanksgiving, which is Tuesday and Wednesday. And then of course Thanksgiving, Thursday and Friday, whatever, you know. Well, I'm gonna be out for Thanksgiving. There's no Thanksgiving for me because I'm gonna be in chemo. Well, I'm gonna be recuperating from the after effects of chemo. So I'll be laid out again here at the house, not be able to do shit, not be able to eat no turkey. You know, even Christina told me about, hey, going to go see my parents, you know, for Thanksgiving and stuff like that. And right now I'm just not in the mood to do anything like that. I don't want to visit nobody. I don't want to. It makes you feel like shit, you know, just to be brutally honest with you. That's how it makes you feel. And why would I want to be hanging around with somebody if I feel like shit to be like that with somebody else? I don't want to do it. You know, it's time for me to recuperate, get my body to, you know, rest and go back again to maybe getting better again. So probably you guys understand what I'm talking about. I don't know. I'd like to ask you guys, some of you guys have reached out to me and told me you guys have had cancer before, have gone through chemo and everything else. People that know somebody and things like that. And I'm grateful that you guys are talking to me. It really does help out. And so I want to give back that way too. I want to be able to be there for someone. So again, all I can say is thank you to you guys. And I got one more video I said about the Lone Star Rally. And after that is done, and I'm gonna continue doing the chemo diaries or cancer diaries. I don't know, you know, but we're gonna continue. Hope you guys have a good day, and thank you very much. Oh man. I tell you what, this shit hurts. Ooh. I'm supposed to be at lunch right now, and I was trying to eat some lunch, but god damn it, I tried to eat and I started getting pain. I had to walk away. So I figured I'd come into the van and give you guys an update. And I want to give a special shout out to one guy, one subscriber. We'll get to that in a little bit. I'm going to start chemo already. I'm supposed to start chemo this Thursday coming up. But this weekend, I was okay, but then, oh man, I don't know. I started to get some pain and seems like it's getting a little worse little by little. And of course, that's expected. You know that because of what's going on. Friday, I was able to take my pain medication. I got with my work alcohol department, you know, drug alcohol department. I got with them, and they were able to tell me, they were able to clear me that I could take my medication, even though I might come out positive and all that other good stuff. I'm not gonna get too much in detail with that because you guys probably already know how that works. We have zero tolerance on drug and alcohol here, but you know, being that I'm going through what I'm going through and I'm doing the right things, meaning that I'm not abusing anything, I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing, prescribed medication and everything, so I'm good with that. I took my medicine Friday, and Friday was the first day that I was actually had a lot of relief. No pain, no anything. Probably about, 2.5, 3 months now that I've been dealing with this. And that was the first day that I had just like a, big relief. Something just lifted off. I was good. Well, let me tell you who this guy is that I'm talking about, that I want to give a big shout out. I want to give a big thanks to this guy right here. And again, this kind of, my YouTube channel, the people that see my my little movies and all that, you know, my life and everything. Who the hell's calling? Hang on. Hello? Who? Michael? No, you have the wrong number. It's not Michael. I'm not Michael. Yeah, I'm not Michael. You got the wrong number. What the hell? She asked if she could speak to Michael. I said, I'm not Michael, and she still calls me Michael. Anyway, all right. So this weekend, let me tell you what happened. I took my pain medication on Friday, and I was doing good. Everything was okay. Saturday, I just wasn't eating. I didn't really eat anything. I ate a small little portion of just some fideo. You guys don't know what that is. You know, Hispanics. It's basically, you know, some kind of like a noodle, Mexican noodle with some meat, some sauce, tomato sauce. But not. Don't think that, you know. I mean, what I have, you know, not too many spices. Anyway, I ate a little bit, just very little, maybe not even a handful, like very small. I ate a little bit of that, and that's all I ate the whole day. A couple of chips here and there, and that was it. So I pretty much didn't really eat. Didn't have nothing in my system. Nothing. I tell you what. Come about 12 o'clock midnight, I was feeling some kind of way. I was really thrown off, and I wasn't weak, but I wasn't dehydrated either, and I wasn't where I couldn't walk and stuff. That wasn't that kind of way. But I was thrown off. So I said, you know what? Let me go ahead and see if I can eat something. Let me try and force myself to eat something. And so I did. At 12 o'clock midnight, I was trying to eat again, a little portion, and it got kind of bad to where I was eating, and it's like my body was kind of rejecting it, where I wanted to kind of throw up a little bit. It got so bad with what I was going through and everything else that Christina was asleep, and I was like so close to going to go wake her up and just to let her know that, you know what, maybe you should just take me to the ER, because I was feeling that bad. But luckily what I did is I finished eating what I was eating, and then I kind of went to go lay down. Not lay down, but, you know, sit up and watch a little bit of TV, let it do its thing. And then I ended up being outside by the pool like at 1 o'clock in the morning, still dealing with it. It was kind of going away. So I ended up going to sleep like at 4 o'clock in the morning, Sunday morning. Everything turned out to be okay. I didn't have to go to the ER, but I was feeling kind of shitty during that time. And so during that time, one of my subscribers, you know who I'm talking about, and I'm going to tell you who you are right now. He had been putting comments on some of my videos, you know, off and on, and he was talking about that he liked my goatee, you know, the color, you know, when was I gonna color, you know, that kind of deal. And so prior to this, I've been asked before, and I hadn't done it, and I guess you can see that I tried to color it already. And the reason why I colored this color is because of the cancer that I'm going through, which is stomach cancer. And it might not be exact the color that the ribbon is supposed to be, but it's like a bluish purplish. So, you know, purple, if you don't know, purple is kind of hard to try and make it stay on your hair. But anyway, so this guy, I don't know if his first name, I guess, is Adam. Last name is Isan. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Ishan. Anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and let him know. Call him by Adam, because let me tell you what he put on here. Again, he was commenting back and forth, telling me about, you know, giving me support and that kind of good stuff. And again, I got to tell you, man, you know, you see me, you really couldn't tell that I'm going through something, but I am going through something. And so the support that I'm getting from you guys, like I said, you know, texting, emailing, whatever, comments like this, it really does help me out. And so I want you to know, Adam, that this Saturday night into Sunday, you really helped me out. by showing support. And I'm gonna tell you guys what it put on here. And this was at about 12 something in the morning that I started to read this. So I was going through this difficult time where the debating where I actually wake her up and go to ER because I was feeling like shit. I really was. But this is what he put. He said, "I'm rooting for you. You will do just great. Please keep us updated. Parentheses, when you're able." Okay? And no, so many are thinking of you. Even from all the way up in the UK. Warm regards, Adam. Now, keep in mind, I was feeling like shit. And this is when I read this. And it's shit like this that really, helps me out, and it keeps me going, and it keeps me strong. And it just blows me away that, I don't know Adam personally, but he knows me through my channel. And a lot is like, when you do this, when you have YouTube, you putting yourself out there and people see that. And I've been told this before, and sometimes as a YouTuber, when I make videos, you're gonna be your biggest critic. If you make a video and you put it out, man, people are not gonna want to see this, people don't care, and so on and so on. And that's what we go through a lot. But we also go through this here, reading comments like this. And especially on that day when I was really feeling like shit, Adam, I want you to know that you really, really did help me out this night. Just by putting these words on there, I mean, I just can't thank you enough. And I mean, it just blows my mind that, like, we've never met. But for somebody to do this, and all the way from the UK, man, it blows me away. I have people that tell me from Mexico, people from all over the world, and it just blows me away. And then especially with what I'm going through right now, I mean, it just, I can't explain, with words. All I can say is thank you. And man, if Adam, if I was to meet you, I mean, I would give you a big hug, and a handshake, whatever, I would really love to meet you like that. And because you really did help me out. And I want you to understand that just how powerful your words were that night. That really helped me out. And I mean, I don't know what else to say. But it just blows me away. Getting to what I'm doing now is I'm at the point where it's like I'm already behind. I should have started taking chemo like 3 weeks ago, but because of everything that was going on, I know I haven't put a video out yet about my process yet or updated. But let me tell you right now is that I went to go do the camera down my throat, and they came back and they know where it's at now. And then it's I think it already went through, I think if not 2-3 layers of the wall of my stomach. So they know where it's at, and they're not gonna do any radiation right now. They are gonna do chemo because they want to attack it and kill it. Then after that, they want to go in there and cut it out, take it out, do what they gotta do, and then come back with chemo and radiation. So I'm at the point right now where I was like, hurry up, let's get this going. And everything was going fine. The chemo department was ready. The radiation department was ready. The only thing that was holding everything back was because they didn't know exactly where it was at, pinpoint everything. That was because of the camera. I finally got that done this past Wednesday, and now I got scheduled. Even though I know dealing with insurance and everything else, I was scheduled to take a certain kind of chemo before this, and I was approved with my insurance and everything. And then since I went to do the camera, they found out that it was going to be another type of chemo that I had to take a little stronger. So they had to go ahead and resubmit that to their insurance. And I called, my doctor called me, he told me what was going on. So I called the nurse that handles the chemo, and she told me that she already sent everything in ASAP to get the approval done, everything, so on and so on. As soon as she would hear word, she would contact me back, and we could set up the schedule for the chemo. Well, that happened, I think, Friday, and Friday morning, by Friday afternoon, I got a letter through my app, through my insurance, and I read it, and it said that I was approved, so I was good to go. So I got right on the phone, and I called this lady back up, and I told her, hey, you know what? I just got a letter saying that I'm approved. I'm good to go. Let's go ahead and schedule the chemo, and the sooner the better. And she checked, and she said, you know what? You're right. Your insurance, they kicked ass. I said, yeah. So far, it's been good insurance. And so I got that going. I got that scheduled for Thursday, but because of what happened to me this past weekend, and I think it's been getting a little bit worse, the pain and everything else. So I went ahead and this morning I called, and this is gonna be my first session of chemo. So I don't know what to expect. I don't know how it's gonna hit me. I want to be sick or whatever. I have no idea. I have a lot of questions that I need to ask, And so I called this morning to see if I can reschedule that instead of Thursday, so if I can get it done quicker. So I got that done, and they're gonna schedule me for tomorrow. So today is Monday. So tomorrow's Tuesday. I'll be going in tomorrow for my first session of chemo, and it's supposed to be about like 9:45 in the morning. This, I got it done because of what I'm going through. I might lose it. Of course, I don't have no hair on top. I shave it off, but this, I might lose it, and I'm okay with that. I did it because I want to support myself. One thing that you have to understand is when you go into something like this, you have to try and find ways to make yourself happy. And one of the ways that, I'm just gonna tell you like this. Before, if I didn't give a shit before, I did give a shit to some extent, try to be an adult about things, but I'm the type of guy that sometimes like, fuck it, just do it. Go out there, have fun, go out there and do this, it's like they say, dance like nobody's watching. Just do it, man. That's where I'm at. I've always been like that. Well, not always, but I've been kind of little. But you know what? Since I've got a YouTube channel, it's like you just gotta be yourself, man. You just gotta go out there and just live life. Do what you gotta do. And that's the best advice that I can give you. Don't stop. Do what you gotta do. Have fun. Live life. Now that I'm going through this, diagnosed with cancer, I see things even more as to, what? I don't give a shit. Whatever, I'm going to live my life. I'm going to do what I'm going to do, and that's it. In the past, I've had people that would give me comments about my red goatee that I think I probably told you guys before that, I look like a freak, and I used to have earrings, I used to have piercings and all this shit. I never gave a fuck about that kind of shit. I always just did what I wanted to do. As long as I was cool about things and I was being respectful and I was, doing what I was supposed to be doing, I wasn't hurting anybody. Fuck it. I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks. That's how I am. And now even more so that I got this going on. I still don't give a fuck. But I do give a fuck that to do the right thing. If that makes any kind of sense. I hope you understand what I'm trying to tell you. Pretty much in a nutshell, what I'm trying to tell you is just live life, man. You're going to be given obstacles thrown your way that you have to go and try and do and see if you can pass the course and things like that. Just roll with the punches, man. But don't stop living. And I've had 2 days so far. 2 days since I've had this. I've had 2 days where I kind of came down a little bit, and I picked myself up. And the second day, I'm telling you, Adam, thanks to you, buddy. You picked me up on that day. You helped me out more than you would ever know. Just by your communicating with you. And that last comment that really did it for me. The support, You may not think you did much, but you actually did. So I want to say thank you to you, Adam, again. You kicked some ass that day. You really did. Whether you think you were not doing anything at all, you did. So that's where I'm at. Right now I'm in pain a little bit, but it's kind of going away. I didn't get to eat my lunch, but hey, what's new, right? That's just the way it is. And on the good side, I'm glad that I'm going tomorrow to start my chemo. I'm not saying that I'm looking forward to it, but I'm looking forward to it to starting the process of trying to treat this. That's what I'm looking forward to. And with that being said, I hope you guys have a fucking awesome day. I know I'm going through what I'm going, but I'm trying to stay positive. You have to stay positive. And my advice to you guys is live life to the fullest, man. Live each day, live it to the fullest. Every day is a new story. You go out there and you make that story and you make it happen. Don't give a shit about what everybody else thinks about you. I've been through that already, and I never gave a shit. People talked about me behind my back. People said shit about me. They said it to my face that I look like a freaking shit. I don't give a fuck. It's not your life. They don't pay you shit. They don't fucking handle your shit. You handle your own shit. So do whatever makes you happy. Don't worry about anybody else. Do you. Always remember that. With that being said, like I said, man, hope you guys have a good day, man. Enjoy the rest of your day. And, man, you guys are fucking awesome. Thank you for the support. I can't thank you enough. We'll see you in the next one. And I know I'm going to try and change it up. I want to continue with my other videos. This is where I'm at right now. And I hope you understand that. So, we'll see you guys later, man. You guys be cool, be safe.